Well, my name is Blanca, and I'm a member service representative for Teladoc in Livongo.
My name is Mike, and I work for low voltage companies. As putting up cameras, all type of systems. There's a person in my life that I do love a lot. I'm in love with that I do owe the apology to, and she's sitting right next to me. I've done a lot to her. I mistreated her, and she still took me in and was there for me. And that's why I really give all my love to her, and I really want her to know how sorry I am.
I'm going to also say my husband for not being as open and I guess giving him the chance to really prove himself without more trying to protect and guard him, and I was more just hurting him, and I didn't know it. So I would apologize to him for, I guess, that not realizing that my overbearing protection and love and was more damaging than protecting. The fact that he's so strong and the fact that he's gone through so much, and is capable to understand his issues like we all do, but also understand that um, nobody's perfect, and I'm willing to take the chance to do what I have to do to fix me, or fix him. And I would say now his growth, and his presence in what he's taught me to be, as well as a woman and a wife.
I always went through a lot of things, and I was a bad person at once. Like, I used to be bad to my friends, to family, and didn't apologize. And it took us to a place where we distanced ourselves from each other. I moved out here to Florida so I can better myself on that. Because I hated the person I was. Like, I didn't want to be that person that everybody hated, or that person that everybody abandoned and didn't want to be around. So I chose it to move to Florida and look for God and change my ways so I can hear from them. And it's been two years, and I still feel alone. I don't hear from my family. I don't hear from my friends. The only ones I have is my wife and God. And the kids and my little baby here. Together we have 6 kids.
I would say just fear of reaction. Like as he stated, he had his ways of dealing with things because of his upbringing and what he's experienced. And me coming from that and already worked through it, with him not healing that, it made it difficult for me to understand, especially not being open-minded to open to me. I get damage. And I get pain because we've all been there, and but the difference is to feel through pain and accept pain and say, okay, I know you taught me. What did I learn from you? Now how do I apply it? How do I fix it so that I don't return to the person that I was? His upbringing made him angry, and I was there. We have similar but not similar upbringings, you know what I mean? And he hadn't coped through his feelings yet like I had. And I guess me wanting him to so bad, and wanting him to just, you can do this, you can snap this, you can do it. But I wanted to give so much, kind of just, it turned into, a guard, and I broke purpose of what I was trying to do. I didn't know how to do it because I never been married. I never loved. There's no manual. There's no manual to marriage. I grew up in a broken, abusive upbringing. I myself was dealt with that. History repeats itself.
I'll start it off by saying I'm sorry for all the things I did to you, and ignoring you when you was crying out to me for me to help you. And I love you.
I want to tell you that I'm sorry for anything I've done to keep you away from it. You mean everything to me. You know, and I just want us to be okay because I love you enough to be okay. Whether you're my husband or whatever makes you happy. I just want you to be okay, and I want to be okay, and I would love to be okay with you, you know. But I just want us to be okay in every way, and whatever it takes to get there. I'm willing to take another look at myself in the mirror. I'm willing to counsel myself. You know, all my life I pretty much self-counseled myself. You know, built strong for a reason. You know, and I'm willing to go to counseling to work on my things so that I can learn how to be a better person for myself. So that I could be a better person for you, for me, for our kids, for our family, for people in general, you know. And I'm willing to really take the steps to listen and really take the steps to absorb and not react. And you know, be more open-minded, not dismissive when you're trying to actually show or give versus, okay, how long you're gonna last.
I just want to tell you that I want to better myself so I could be the man you want.
Blanca and Michael have been through a lot together. With 6 kids and having a life together, they both are determined to make it work. How ironic that I approached them as they were sitting together talking about the state of their own relationship. I gave them some time when I realized what was going on, but when I came back, they even knew the nature of my questions and still said yes. Not only were they dedicated to working it out with one another, they were willing to speak openly on camera about the challenges they faced as well as the pain that they've endured. Not many people would be open to sharing this much with a random stranger, let alone the internet. But they didn't care. They were committed to working things out and saw this as an opportunity. Blanca and Michael, we are all behind you. I know this wasn't easy, but you had already thrown caution to the wind before I even met you. It was a perfect storm. You'll recall that Blanca identifies as an empath, ever hopeful for the best and ever willing to look for the good in others. All of this was not included in the video, but Michael expressed that he was willing to continue to work on himself so that he could be the man she wants, and then he told her he loved her. Full stop. She was quiet for a moment and then began to giggle. Her laughter was involuntary and beyond her control because his words were what she actually needed to hear. They came as relief to great pain. Actions and words are 2 very different things, but both of them were present for each other, acknowledged what they did to impede progress, apologized openly and sincerely about their respective parts in their setback as husband and wife, and moved to express what they were committed to doing differently for one another in the future. So these 4 things: being present, acknowledging wrongdoing, apologizing sincerely, and declaring commitment to change. These 4 things are what will propel them forward and ensure that they have the tools to make it work. Blanca and Michael, I'm so glad I approached you, but even more glad that you were actually open to sharing your pain, as well as your commitment to make it right. You felt you had nothing to hide and everything was out on the table. To publicly declare both your love and commitment to one another with reckless abandon, especially after all you've been through, is truly inspiring. I think I can confidently speak for most of us when I say that you both deserve the best in happiness, in love, and in peace as a couple. I'm sure it will only strengthen your family ties, especially with the children. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Your viewership is important to the success of the channel, so if you appreciated Blanca and Michael's story, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and maybe leave some encouraging words for them in the comments below. They certainly deserve it. Consider supporting the channel by clicking the link in the description where you can shop at my online apparel store, StyleyLifeDesigns.com. You'll find t-shirts, hats, and hoodies with positive and uplifting themes to complement your lifestyle. When you shop, know that a portion of the proceeds from anything you buy will help contribute to the creation of more positive content just like this. Real people, real life, real love. Until next time, I've been Kevin with the Shared Heart Experiment. Be good to each other. Thanks for watching.